Picture this: an 88-year-old man who once struggled just to stand up from a chair now walks briskly through the park every single morning. And what's even more remarkable is that this transformation happened in just 10 weeks, not through exercise alone, but by making a simple change in his diet. The surprising twist? He didn't rely on eggs, the food many consider the gold standard for protein. Instead, he turned to a group of proteins that science has revealed to be even more effective than eggs at restoring and strengthening muscle in older adults. When his lab results came back, the numbers were astonishing. His muscle protein synthesis, the very process that repairs and builds muscle, had risen to nearly the same rate as someone 25 years younger. The secret wasn't about eating more protein, but about choosing the right kind. These special proteins contain powerful biological compounds that eggs simply don't provide. And the impact goes beyond prevention of muscle loss. These proteins actively rebuild muscle, make it more resilient, and help the body fight back against the natural decline that comes with aging. Over the next few minutes, you'll discover 6 powerful protein sources that can transform the way you think about nutrition and aging. The very first one carries a name that sounds almost sinister, but its effects on muscle strength and vitality are nothing short of extraordinary. Before we dive in, I'd love to know where you're tuning in from. Drop a comment below and share your country, it means a lot to hear from you. And if this message resonates with you, please take a second to tap like and subscribe. It may feel like a small action, but it makes a big difference in helping this channel reach more people who need this life-changing information. Thank you for being here, and let's get started. 1. Lentils. When older adults think of protein, the first images are usually animal-based: steak, chicken, or eggs. Plant-based sources rarely get the spotlight, often dismissed as too weak to build or preserve muscle. Lentils, however, prove that assumption wrong. At just about 50 cents per cooked cup, they deliver 18 grams of protein along with an impressive nutritional package that makes them one of the most underrated muscle foods. One of their biggest advantages is fiber. A single cup offers 16 grams, split between soluble and insoluble types. This fiber fuels gut bacteria that produce butyrate, a compound known to calm inflammation within muscles, sharpen insulin sensitivity, and improve the way the body uses protein. Scientists refer to this link as the gut-muscle axis, and evidence shows that a thriving microbiome can increase muscle protein synthesis by as much as 30%. It's no surprise that in blue zone cultures, where people remain strong and active into their 90s, lentils and other legumes are dietary staples. Lentils also supply resistant starch, which acts like fiber by stabilizing blood sugar, extending satiety, and increasing the thermic effect of protein. That means you burn more calories digesting them, reducing fat gain while supporting lean muscle. Folate is another standout. 1 cup covers nearly 90% of daily needs. About 1 in 3 seniors are deficient in folate, a shortage that slows protein construction at the DNA level. Correcting this can boost strength within 2 weeks, with muscle mass climbing roughly 5% after 3 months. Iron is abundant too, 37% of the daily requirement per serving. When paired with vitamin C from foods like bell peppers, tomatoes, or lemon juice, absorption can triple. This supports myoglobin, the oxygen carrier in muscle, helping sustain energy and endurance. Potassium levels exceed those of bananas, reducing cramps, preventing calcium loss, and keeping muscles firm. Add in polyphenol, especially from green, red, and black beluga lentils, that fight inflammation linked to muscle breakdown, and you begin to see the full picture of their power. Lentils also deliver lysine, an amino acid often lacking in plant-heavy diets. Lysine is essential for collagen production and repairing muscle tissue. Paired with grains, lentils form a complete protein, and they're incredibly versatile. Red lentils cook down in 10 minutes to a silky texture, ideal for those with chewing difficulties. Green lentils hold up well in salads, while black beluga varieties are the richest in antioxidants. Sprouting lentils can raise protein content by around 20% and make them easier to digest. The truth is clear, lentils aren't weaker than eggs, they're inexpensive, quick to prepare, and packed with anti-inflammatory compounds that animal proteins don't provide. And if lentils impress you, just wait until the next food on the list, one that not only builds muscle but also protects your heart at the same time. 2. Cottage cheese. While fast-digesting whey protein provides a quick boost, cottage cheese takes the opposite approach, offering your muscles a steady stream of nourishment that lasts all night. During sleep, the body often turns to muscle tissue for energy, and in older adults, this breakdown happens even faster, leading to gradual weakness over time. Cottage cheese is rich in casein, a slow-digesting protein that forms a gel in the stomach and steadily releases amino acids for 6 to 8 hours. Dutch researchers found that seniors who ate cottage cheese before bed continued building new muscle protein as they slept, essentially flipping a switch that prevents muscle loss overnight. Casein brings more than just sustained fuel. It contains bioactive peptides that help lower blood pressure slightly and promote deeper, more restorative sleep. And deeper sleep triggers greater growth hormone release, the body's natural repair mechanism. Better protein intake paired with better sleep means stronger muscles in the morning. Nutritionally, 1 cup of cottage cheese provides close to 90% of your daily selenium, a mineral crucial for energy and muscle strength yet often deficient in people over 70. It also delivers 14% of calcium needs for bones and contractions, 38% of vitamin B12 for protein metabolism, and 30% of phosphorus to power ATP, the energy currency of every muscle fiber. Soft, gentle on digestion, and requiring no preparation, it's an ideal option for those with chewing difficulties or lower stomach acid. Its natural sodium supports hydration and blood flow, though rinsing it briefly can reduce salt content by up to 40% without lowering protein levels. Many turn it into a bedtime snack, adding flax seeds for omega-3s, walnuts for arginine, or blending with honey and freezing for a light, protein-rich ice cream. The result? Waking up less stiff, more energized, and noticeably stronger. Cottage cheese safeguards your muscles through the night, but the final protein on this list is even more astonishing, with a name that sounds almost sinister. Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss what comes next. 3. Wild salmon. Wild salmon offers unique advantages that go far beyond what many protein sources can provide, especially when it comes to repairing muscle at the deepest cellular level. A single serving supplies around 22 grams of high-quality protein, but its real strength lies in its omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA. These fats act like internal lubricants for aging muscle fibers, counteracting the inflammatory rust that gradually erodes muscle tissue over the years. While eggs provide building blocks for growth, they cannot stop this slow degeneration. Omega-3s, however, can. Research from the University of Washington demonstrated that older adults, who consumed omega-3s in amounts comparable to eating salmon 3 times per week, experienced a 6% increase in muscle mass, even without additional exercise or dietary protein. Even more impressively, their muscles became more responsive to all protein sources, meaning the body used protein more efficiently. This occurs because omega-3s integrate directly into muscle cell membranes, keeping them flexible and receptive to growth signals. They also activate mTOR, the master switch for protein synthesis, while at the same time lowering inflammatory markers such as TNF-alpha and IL-6. Salmon also supplies something that eggs largely lack, vitamin D. A single serving of wild salmon provides about 1,000 IU, which not only aids calcium absorption, but also directly stimulates muscle-building processes within the cells. Correcting vitamin D deficiency has been shown to increase muscle strength by up to 20% in older adults. Its striking pink color comes from astaxanthin, a rare antioxidant that is 6,000 times stronger than vitamin C. Astaxanthin shields mitochondria, the energy factories inside cells, protecting endurance and reducing fatigue. In fact, supplementation studies suggest it can increase muscular endurance in seniors by nearly 40%. In addition, one serving of wild salmon delivers about 40% of the daily requirement for selenium, which supports the production of glutathione peroxidase, an enzyme critical for protecting muscles from oxidative stress. Salmon naturally provides around 1 gram of creatine per serving as well, a compound that enhances contraction strength and can boost performance by 5 to 15% when paired with proper exercise. For the greatest benefits, wild-caught Alaskan salmon is the top choice. Compared to farm varieties, it offers higher levels of omega-3s, more vitamin D, and naturally occurring astaxanthin instead of artificial coloring. Preparation methods also matter. Steaming or gently baking salmon helps preserve its delicate omega-3 oils, and a squeeze of fresh lemon not only enhances flavor but prevents oxidation and improves iron absorption. For those on a budget, canned wild salmon is an excellent alternative. Its edible soft bones add valuable calcium, and when mixed with Greek yogurt and herbs, it creates an affordable, protein-rich, probiotic-packed meal that supports both muscle and gut health. And up next, we'll reveal a protein source that works while you sleep, providing your muscles with a steady supply of nourishment all through the night. 4. Chia seeds. Chia seeds may look like nothing more than tiny black dots, but they carry an extraordinary nutritional profile for seniors over 70. Just 2 tablespoons provide 5 grams of protein, but their real secret lies in their complete amino acid balance, which includes leucine, the amino acid that flips on the body's muscle-building switch. This makes chia one of the rare plant-based proteins that mimic the power of animal sources. When soaked in water, chia seeds form a gel thanks to their soluble fiber. This gel slows digestion and provides a steady release of amino acids and glucose, giving muscles fuel and repair materials for hours. For older adults who often experience rapid drops in energy, this makes chia seeds similar to casein in cottage cheese, a long-lasting source of muscle nourishment. Chia also packs more calcium than milk, 177 milligrams per ounce, and a generous amount of magnesium and phosphorus, the 3 minerals that ensure muscle contraction, relaxation, and recovery. Many seniors struggle with cramps, stiffness, and fatigue due to magnesium deficiency, and chia helps close that gap naturally. Its omega-3 fatty acids, mostly ALA, reduce inflammation in joints and muscles, lowering pain and supporting endurance. Studies published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found that athletes who consumed chia drinks before endurance events maintained hydration and energy for up to 90 minutes longer compared to placebo. For seniors, this translates into better stamina for walking, exercising, and daily activities. Chia also supports the gut-muscle axis. Its soluble fiber feeds gut bacteria that, in turn, improve protein absorption by up to 20%. Practical use is simple. Mix chia with water and lemon for a hydrating drink, stir into oatmeal or yogurt, or add to smoothies for extra protein and omega-3s. Even overnight chia pudding, left to soak for 8 hours, becomes a soft, digestible, protein-rich meal perfect for seniors with chewing difficulties. 5. Tofu. Tofu has been a staple in Asian diets for over 2,000 years, but for seniors fighting muscle loss, it is one of the most powerful and accessible plant proteins available. Half a block, about 150 g, delivers around 20 grams of complete protein, meaning it has all essential amino acids, a rare quality for plant foods. This makes tofu comparable to animal protein like chicken or fish, but without the saturated fats or cholesterol. What makes tofu especially valuable for seniors is its digestibility. As digestion naturally slows with age, animal meats can become harder to process, leaving protein unused. Tofu, however, is soft, easily chewed, and quickly broken down, ensuring amino acids reach muscles efficiently. It is also often fortified with calcium, adding another layer of protection for bones and muscle contraction. The hidden strength of tofu comes from its isoflavones, plant compounds that mimic estrogen in the body. Research in the Journal of Nutrition and Healthy Aging shows that soy isoflavones reduce inflammation markers and preserve both muscle and bone density, particularly in postmenopausal women. Seniors who regularly consume soy protein show up to 10% more lean muscle preservation compared to those relying solely on animal protein. Nutritionally, tofu also provides iron, magnesium, and phosphorus, each crucial for oxygen transport, muscle contraction, and ATP energy production. Its high water content also helps hydration, preventing muscle cramps. Practical benefits abound. Tofu can be steamed for easy chewing, stir-fried with vegetables for added antioxidants, or blended into smoothies for a high-protein, gut-friendly meal. Tofu also adapts to flavors easily, absorbing spices, marinades, or sauces, which makes it not only healthy but also versatile for daily use. Seniors who add tofu regularly often report feeling lighter, less inflamed, and more energetic, a clear example that plant proteins can rival, and in some cases outperform, traditional animal sources in preserving muscle after 70. 6. Almonds. Almonds are often praised for heart health, but their role in muscle preservation after 70 is equally impressive. Just 1 ounce, a small handful, about 23 almonds, provides 6 grams of protein, 14 grams of healthy fats, and a wide range of micronutrients that keep both body and brain strong. The star nutrient here is vitamin E. Almonds are one of the richest natural sources, and vitamin E acts as a shield for muscle cell membranes, protecting them from oxidative stress that accelerates sarcopenia. Research in older adults shows that those with higher vitamin E intake maintain up to 15% better muscle strength over 10 years compared to those deficient. Almonds also deliver magnesium, a nutrient that relaxes muscle fibers after contraction and supports energy metabolism. Deficiency, common in over 80% of seniors, is linked to cramps, fatigue, and slower recovery. Eating almonds daily can cover about 20% of magnesium needs, directly reducing those risks. But almonds go beyond muscle, they support the muscle-brain connection. Compounds like riboflavin and L-carnitine in almonds are shown to protect neurons and improve cognitive performance, which is essential since strong brain-muscle signaling is required for balance, coordination, and mobility. Seniors who consume nuts regularly demonstrate not only better muscle function but also reduced risk of cognitive decline. The fats in almonds are another key. Their monounsaturated fats reduce inflammation and improve circulation, ensuring muscles receive more oxygen and nutrients. Meanwhile, their protein supports daily repair and growth. Unlike processed snacks, almonds have a low glycemic impact, making them safe for diabetics and those managing weight. They're easy to incorporate, roasted as a snack, ground into almond butter, sprinkled over oatmeal or salads, or blended into smoothies. For those with chewing issues, soaking almonds overnight softens them, while almond butter provides all the same nutrients in an easy-to-eat form. Almonds prove that sometimes the best supplement for strength is simply a handful of whole foods straight from nature. What today's video has shown us is that building muscle after 70 isn't just possible, it's powerful, life-changing, and within reach when you choose the right proteins. We've seen how certain foods go beyond eggs, delivering unique compounds that repair muscle fibers, fight inflammation, boost strength, and even restore youthful energy at the cellular level. These aren't exotic supplements or expensive treatments, but simple, science-backed foods you can add to your daily diet starting today. If this video inspired you, don't let it stop here. Give it a like, share it with someone who needs this information, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel. By joining, you'll get access to more evidence-based strategies to stay strong, energized, and confident at every stage of life. And remember, aging may be inevitable, but weakness doesn't have to be. Together, we can take control of our health and live with vitality.